Hello and welcome to the TMZ podcast. I'm Charlie Cotton and today I'm joined by my producer Wyld.
Second time in 1 week.
I love it, man.
Bam, bam, bam.
You got that flow. We got that energy.
Okay, let's get it.
Here we go. So we're going to talk about Britney Spears. She's at war with the Osbournes. Pretty entertaining little online beef. We'll talk about Joe Manganiello because now he's forced to defend his relationship with his new, younger girlfriend on the heels of him and Sofia Vergara arguing over why they broke up. Our almost news is a doozy.
A dude.
A doozy. We'll talk about Justin Long talking about one of the most romantic times in his marriage. He says it's romantic. It involves poop, though.
I don't think it's that romantic. It's definitely a test of loyalty.
Yeah, right. To begin with, though, maybe the most interesting twist in the Vanderpump Rules saga in years, Tom Sandoval is now suing Ariana Madix.
It's crazy. For invasion of privacy.
For invasion of privacy. So we'll take you back. You know that one night, Tom Sandoval's phone slipped out of his pocket.
In March 2023.
Ariana accessed the phone, saw that Tom and Raquel had like intimate FaceTimes, and then he'd recorded them.
Yes.
So then Ariana sent it around to the group saying, screw this guy. And everything happened then. But what's happening now is that Raquel sued Ariana.
Well, Ariana didn't send it around to the group. She just told everyone in the group, like, I saw that Tom.
No.
She sent it to people?
She sent it around. She sent it around.
Like, text it to other people?
Yes. You can't do that. That's, I mean...
I didn't know she texted. I thought she just, like, let everybody know and blew the whistle.
Nope. She sent it around, which is part of Raquel's lawsuit against both of them. For eavesdropping, revenge porn, and invasion of privacy. So now Tom is suing Ariana for invasion of privacy, negligence, and unauthorized computer access because she, like, hacked into his phone. She would have known his, key code.
I think that's a little bit of a reach, though. Like, if my girlfriend picks up my phone and goes into it, she's not hacking into my phone, bruh. It's your girlfriend of nearly a decade. I think you probably had her password. She probably had your password. You just slipped up and got caught. Like, we can't go claim that I've been hacked. No, bruh. Your girl just went in your phone.
Right. Well, I mean, according to Tom, he's pissed. And I think this is the way that he's going to defend himself legally. You know what I mean? Because I think Raquel has a pretty good case against them.
I think Raquel's case is a little stronger.
She didn't know she was being recorded on that intimate FaceTime. She didn't know that then Tom's girlfriend, Ariana, was then going to share it with a bunch of people. So I can understand how it's an invasion of her privacy. Absolutely. But Tom saying, yeah, my girlfriend of 10 years hacked into my phone.
She didn't hack into your phone, bro. She just put the password in.
Right. But he's saying she reviewed images, information, data, videos, and communications that his ex made copies of material and distributed it to third parties. So that's like Sheena Shea and the rest of them.
I feel like he's dropping the ball with all of his complaints, though. Like, maybe, like, emotional distress or something, but invasion of privacy ain't gonna hold up when you was with this girl. Like, she's seen your butt crack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of weird to say your girlfriend invaded your privacy. Negligence, not really sure if it's negligent. I mean, you were negligent in having a stronger password. Maybe you should get a better password. Like, that's the negligent part.
Madix, her attorney, is replying to this saying, it is abhorrent that Tom Sandoval continues to torment Miss Madix from engaging in an illicit affair that shattered her home and stability to months of emotional warfare.
Absolutely.
I don't know what the legalities of it are, though. Are you allowed to access your partner's phone without their knowledge, and it's legal?
I think if you know the password, it's not really hacking. And we don't know whether she was told the password or whether she looked over his
Well, she must have known. They're together 10
But, like,
years.
you know, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a pretty good chance. Does Aaron know the password to your phone?
Of course. My password is very basic. I mean, I shouldn't say it.
His password is Peach. No,
Just about.
No, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, my girlfriend knows my password.
Right.
It's like, I don't think it's hacking, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is just his legal ploy to defend himself against I think Raquel's pretty strong case. I know that she was involved in this mess and she
Yeah.
was like the villain for a long time. But I think, in black and white, I think what happened to her
Was bad.
might be bad. Might
Really
be,
bad, actually. Yeah.
I don't know what she'll get for it, money or this. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think that her being a willing participant in an affair also equates to her having her like intimate images being shared. Like
Yes.
that shouldn't warrant that.
One's immoral and one's, revenge porn is a
Illegal.
real thing. Illegal.
Yeah, like, all right, that's a good point.
But my God, like, I wish cameras were up right now. I mean, they're up for a few of them. Like
Yeah.
Sheena Shea is pissed. I mean, she's doing a video like of herself, basically saying, this is unbelievable. I can't believe I'll ever like talk to Tom ever again. He's now showing his true colors again.
I will say though that this makes the next season more interesting because the last one was so boring.
So boring.
So boring. I think they need Tom and Ariana to fight because otherwise we ain't got nothing. I don't want to watch them make sandwiches.
No, absolutely not. The next season, I mean, they're on a hiatus right now.
They are in a little bit of a hiatus.
Which
but
I
you
think
know probably
makes sense.
why. Because I was about to say it's probably because there's nothing to film.
Right. And when one of these court cases gets up and running, oh my God.
And the drama starts going and they're fighting in West Hollywood and
Because imagine if you're allowed cameras in the courthouse too. Like that happens. If you can get them like behind the scenes and in the court and they're just arguing each other legally and then someone probably has to pay a bunch of money.
Yes, it'll be good. It'll be like court TV combined with reality TV.
Yeah, true.
That's making a new show.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay, on to our next story. Britney Spears is coming for Ozzy Osbourne. And she's also invoking Kate Beckinsale doing so because the Osbournes sort of came for her on like a podcast.
Yeah.
Kelly said she felt sorry for Britney. Ozzy said she's a very, very sad person.
Yeah, he said he was fed up with seeing her dancing and twirling around on Instagram. Now, I will say that Kelly tried to come to Britney's defense a little bit.
Oh, did she?
He did say, like, I feel sorry for her, but she looks like she's, enjoying her time. Like, Kelly was a little less direct with her criticism. Ozzy was kind of like, get this crazy woman off the internet.
Well, now Britney, she's using Kate Beckinsale and her movie Serendipity, and also the fact that Kate is like 50 plus, and she still kind of dances and she does a lot of thirst traps, right?
Yes.
So she's saying if Kate can do it, I can do it. And also, the Osbournes are the most boring family in the history of mankind.
In the history of mankind. So, for a little bit of context, if you follow Kate Beckinsale on Instagram, you should follow Kate Beckinsale on Instagram. But she posts like thirst traps, but also like she wears these giant head bows, which Britney is like, look, Kate Beckinsale's also a little childish. And like, I don't know if I was Kate Beckinsale, I want to be dragged into the Britney Spears. I'm like, no, girl, don't drag me into this. But like, she's basically being like, well, Kate Beckinsale can do weird stuff, so why can't I? I don't know if Kate Beckinsale is at the same capacity mentally. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it.
I think obviously Kate Beckinsale is a gorgeous lady, but also I don't like her like thirsty thirst traps. No.
Oh, I love him. I'm thirsty right now.
No, it's so gratuitous. It's like, I think she's a very lovely lady, but like every day she's doing some little hijinks. Like, remember when she pressed her butt against the window and she wanted us to be... Every day she's doing these like, okay, we get it, you're hot.
Okay. Well, I'm jinxed. I don't know. Essentially, I'm jinxed. Let me know. I like it.
I like accidental hotness. Not like sort of like in your face.
You do like accidental hotness. We've talked about this before.
Yes. Like, you don't know you're beautiful. Like, that's the sort of girl I don't like this girl who's like, oh yeah, I got it. I'm going to do this. Show you everything.
All right.
But Britney Spears does. Now she's using Kate Beckinsale. She also keeps talking about the movie Serendipity, which was Kate Beckinsale's big movie, basically about all these signs. There's all these signs that you end up in a relationship. But it's interesting that I wonder if Kate will now come to Britney's defense and say, let this woman dance.
Let Britney dance. I think we actually should let Britney dance.
I think, if that's what makes her happy.
I've changed my mind about Britney Spears and her dancing. So if y'all are watching this, don't drag me. I think she's not harming anybody. Okay, maybe keep the knives away.
Yes.
But like otherwise, she's just a lady twirling around in her house.
I know, but are we allowed to comment on it? Are we allowed to say that like it's a bit weird to do it every day and like,
maybe she does it like twice a week.
She lives with her brother and she's always half naked in the dancing videos. Like,
how many dancing videos a week would y'all think is appropriate? Like 1 or 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
You think it's at 1 or 2 at the moment? I don't follow.
It's about 1 or 2 actually now.
Oh, okay. Well,
She's calmed it down a lot.
good luck to her then, I suppose.
Shout out to Britney Spears.
Shout out Britney Spears if you listen. Okay.
She actually might be listening.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else she does. On to our next story. Joe Manganiello.
Mm-hmm.
We did a story yesterday about how him and Sofia Vergara, his ex-wife, were kind of at each other because she said that they broke up because he wanted kids. And he said, yeah, I mean, I did want kids, but I'd already decided we weren't going to have kids, and that's not the reason we broke up.
Yeah.
Now, Joe and his new girlfriend, Caitlin O'Connor, who's a younger piece, but I will say she's 34.
Right.
And Joe's 47.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're having to defend the fact that everybody's coming at Caitlin O'Connor saying the only reason he's with you is because he wants to have babies now.
That was a lot of the original like commentary kind of from the jump though. So when he got with Caitlin O'Connor, everybody was like, oh, not only did he leave Sofia Vergara, but he got somebody that's younger.
Yeah.
Some would say hotter. You know what I'm saying? And they were like, oh, he left her because he wanted to have a baby. So Sophia's initial comments only like exacerbated what was already going on. I think it was kind of only a matter of time before Joe had to, one, defend himself, but it seems a little like the pressure must be on for now on them to both have to kind of defend their relationship as a whole.
That sucks. I mean, it sucks, but
sucks.
it's also understandable. I don't know if Sophia concocted the narrative that he wanted kids and she didn't, because I just think naturally when two people get together and get married and one of them has kids, I think a lot of people wonder, I wonder if the other person wants to have their own
set of kids with that person.
So I think that's just something that we as like the public kind of like just talked about.
Mm-hmm.
And then they broke up and he got with a younger one. I think a lot of people's assumption was, oh, it must be babies.
Must be babies.
And then Sophia adds to that by kind of almost confirming it.
Mm-hmm.
But it sucks then to have to sort of keep defending the reason, like, no, I really love her, and yeah, we're gonna have kids.
Yeah.
We want to have kids, but that's not the reason I'm with her.
I love Sophia too.
Yes,
yeah, it kind of sucks, but Joe's also Joe's getting up there in age herself. So
he's
like
47.
47 years old. Does he really want to be throwing the ball around at 57?
Unless it's like one of those like bucket list things you just hadn't achieved yet, and you're like, I just need to do it. But you're right. He's 47, she's 34. They better get cracking.
And we can say for his part, he did say that, one, him and Sophia, when they were together, they tried for like a year and a half once they first got married to have kids. And then he kind of accepted that they weren't going to have kids.
Right.
So it seems like Joe, at least at some point, accepted that he might not be a dad. So I
Yes.
don't think that this narrative is really fair to kind of throw on him and Caitlin.
I know it's a lot of unwanted pressure, and God knows if and when she does get pregnant, everyone's going to be like, ha, told you so.
Yeah, right.
And it's like, I'm not allowed to have kids without people.
Goddamn, yep.
Ridiculous. All right. On to our almost news segment. Justin Long revealed something very interesting on a podcast about a time he was sleeping next to his wife, Kate Bosworth, and food poisoning struck. Let's have a listen to that now.
I was hooked up to an IV and she was having to follow me to the bathroom with a thing. So I was having to it was like Dumb and Dumber. I was just like really like comically unloading. And then at one point that night, I woke up and I was, there's no other way to say it. I can't dance around it. I had shit the bed. I had to shit the bed. And, and she was in the bed and I had to just face all of these fears. And I thought, and by the end I was like, not even thinking about it. She was next, like 2 feet away from me with this IV bag. And in a weird way, in the weirdest way, I looked at her and she was holding it so patiently and she was like, everything's fine, and I thought there's something really I thought about how much I loved her.
So pretty romantic from all reports.
It's not romantic at all.
It's not, I mean, I understand that like, if someone's there holding your hand at your lowest point, like, you got long hair, I got long hair.
Yes.
Has anyone ever held your hair out of your face while you've been throwing up?
Thrown up, yes.
That's like one of the sweetest.
That is genuinely.
If they get throw up on their hands or their,
and they're just like, come on, let me just get you together.
Like, how much do you love that person?
That is kind of, actually, good point.
But poo is maybe a little.
Hold the hell up. Hold the hell, draw the line there.
An extra, like, I don't know if I would like wipe their.
Yeah, I don't think I would.
I mean, maybe I would. Who knows?
I probably would if it was my wife.
Yeah, but I mean, I've had a few. I can relate.
Okay, I've also had a few messy bed stories. You go first.
Okay. My story is that usually I don't wear underpants.
Okay.
And I was driving to work a few months ago
Oh my God.
in these very white pants.
Oh no! Hold your leg up so I can see the pants.
And I pooped my pants. I had to turn my car around, drive home in these white. And so it was because I had white pants on. It was all like at the back.
Oh, was it like wet or was it a solid?
It was. I thought it was a toot, and it came out wrong, but
wet.
it was a lot, and it was going to run down my leg. And now every day I come home from work, my little daughter Peach asks me, "Dada, did you poo your pants today?"
No.
Okay, what's your story?
I have a follow-up question.
Okay.
What happened to your car? Did you clean out the car or did you have...
The pants contained it.
No, it did not, Charles.
The pants contained
I
it.
can guarantee you had poop juice in your car seat.
Poop juice?
Oh, my God.
All right, hit us with
My
your
story
story.
is not as gross. I
Oh.
was going to say I was with a young woman. I won't add any other context because y'all probably figure it out if you follow me on social media. And I woke up and the bed was wet. And we were trying to figure out who peed the bed.
Out of two of you.
Out of the two of us, and I know it wasn't me. I know it wasn't me. Won't tell you how, because my underwear were completely dry. And to this day, she will not admit.
But so you guys had to you had to pretend that like it could have been.
I was like, oh, maybe I peed the bed, because it was like one of her first time staying at my house. I didn't want to be like, you pissy lady.
Yeah.
So I just.
You guys it was drunk. It was drunken.
It was a little drunken. Yeah, she definitely peed on me.
I mean, that's not that remarkable to me. I mean, I've done that like every second Saturday.
What the heck? Oh my God. Or your wife.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, man. What a gross ending. Okay, thank you, Wyld.
Thanks, Charlie.
And we'll see you guys here tomorrow. Goodbye.
Bye.